guys. So we're back. Sorry about the darkness. So it's as you can tell, it's getting dark, and we have really sucky lighting. So we're working on that. So, but today we wanted to talk about something that I'm addicted to for the most part. He is just there for the ride.
I have become what I feared.
So, today we're going to talk about anime. And speaking of anime, we want to introduce you to someone who is part of the family now. Here he is, and his name is Kirito. So I felt it was appropriate to put him in this just because we're talking about anime, and his name clearly comes from an anime. So say hi, Kirito. Hi. So now Lewis has a little brother that he can play with and torture and all that stuff.
We'll put a video in here somewhere that shows that fun times with these two.
Oh, okay. Okay, you can go. Say bye. All right. So, anime. So there's a couple of things I want to go over. A lot of questions that I see on my Facebook. I'm actually part of a gamers group. I used to be part of an anime group, but I see a lot of people are always asking what are some good anime out, what's your favorite anime, where are some good places or some places I can watch anime, that type of thing. So I wanted to kind of get into that. To begin, I watch anime all the time.
Alright. The question is how many animes have you watched?
Oh God, really? Are you gonna put me in the spot? Okay.
Just so they understand a sense of how much you have watched and I have participated in.
So let's just break it down. And you're probably gonna be like, holy crap, she watches a lot of anime. So yes, I watch a lot of anime, and this has been over a span of years. But I have watched, if I can recall, over, I think it says 207 or 210 anime, and that's including like second seasons or third season, fourth season, not like OVAs and specials and movies and stuff like that. So that's kind of where I am. I'm watching about, you're gonna crack up. At the moment, I'm watching in between 37 different anime.
It's the best form of multitasking you've ever seen.
It really is. People are like, "How are you doing?" I have a way.
It's fun when you try to. For me, it's fun to try. I almost mix match plot lines for different stories. Like, is that character with this character? Are they going over? Oh crap!
No.
I might have to, like, can you go back at least an episode beforehand so I at least know what this is going on? It's all fun. This is what we do. This is our thing.
So yeah, that, and then I have I think almost have 140 something that I'm ready to watch, or I'm planning to watch, I should say. But you're probably thinking, like, how the heck do you have time for this? How are you watching that many anime at a time? How are you keeping track of all of this stuff? So, just to give you a couple of my resources, because I see a lot of people always asking what are the best places to watch anime. So, I myself watch both subbed and dubbed. At one point, it was only dubbed.
That was a hard thing for you to get into. When we first was like serious about getting it together, and I could watch either or, it doesn't bother me. And I grew up with it. And like my cousins and we would sit there and just watch it. We didn't care. And it's like, oh man, where were I now? I didn't understand what they said. There is a basic way of just quick reading. Some people are faster readers than others. Some people can just like, okay. When I grew up, my thing was, okay, subject, verb, noun, subject, verb, adverb, whatever. And that's all I need. I don't need to read the whole text on the bottom of the screen to know exactly what she's talking about, what that character's talking about. I just need to get the points. And that was a hard thing for her to do. And she's like, I have to read and then I have to watch what's going on and I might miss something. Like, it takes practice.
It is true.
Like I watching not just anime, but any form of foreign medium. Yeah. You know, Crunchyroll Tiger Hidden Dragon when that came out, it was just, you know, so it does take practice, and it did for her initially, but she got it, and it just opened the floodgates of anime to watch. And
literally,
now
it's true.
Where we are with numbers now.
It's true. Like watching dubbed, I was very limited to what I was watching because I will say, like, it does take practice because you know you do try to play, you know, read every word, and you do try to like read and watch at the same time, which can be very hard at first. But no, I started getting more into it because I was seeing anime I really wanted to watch. And I was like, screw this, I'm just going to do it. I don't care. I want to watch this anime, whatever. But yeah, I started watching the subs and I'm used to it now. So like if I'm like busy and I like have things I have to do around the house, I'll watch dub because dub allows me, I can just listen to what they're saying. I don't have to always watch what they're doing. So I do dub, or I just do dub because I don't feel like reading. Like I have my moments, but I do watch a lot of subbed anime, and the reason why my anime has grown so much, and how much I watch is because of the sub. But no, I'm not really picky. I know some people are like, subbed is way better or whatever. I mean, to me, the acting for dubs has gotten way better.
Yeah, let's go back like. Early 2000s. They were like really trying to push for that, and the voice acting was like, oh, you're just dubbing what the person says. Oh, okay. I put much effort into it. Cut me a check.
It was mediocre. It was.
It really was
but
bad.
Like you gotta admit though, like there was some really good dubs in the 2000s. It was mostly Toonami. So actually, let's do like kind of a history kind of thing. So, anime, I really like my first anime I ever watched, and which is funny because I was a kid and no kid should ever watch, this anime. But Kirito, see, he's loud. The first anime I ever watched was Ninja Scroll. Oh. So that was interesting. Watching that. Oh yeah, starting off, that was my first anime. And then
I hooked you after that.
Well,
usually it has different effect for people who watch that first.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that's my first one. Oh. That's one I clearly remember because it's Ninja Scroll. Like, you'll remember watching that. If you haven't, you need to watch it. But there was back in the day when I was younger, Nickelodeon actually had a time slot where they would play anime, and it was like really, really late. So it was like I think after midnight or something. So it was like the summer, and I was like, I want to watch TV all night. I'm gonna sit on the couch, and I'm gonna watch TV all night. And my parents they let me do it, so I was on the couch and I was watching Nickelodeon, and literally like they had their time slot for anime, and I was just like, wow, what is this? Like, this is cool. I can't remember what it was called. It was like Golden City or something like that. But it was like literally the first anime I've ever watched that I can remember. But if you look at the history, like there are things that were out that were anime but people didn't know. Like Thundercats was originally an anime that came over here. Voltron, of course. Even Transformers. Like Transformers is actually from Japan. So a lot of people don't even realize that they were watching anime. But you clearly were. It just was, dubbed or whatever. So, but that's my thing. And then in high school, like Toonami was huge. So Toonami was, when I really started getting into anime. So I was watching, and I was watching Sailor Moon too, which is one of my favorite anime of all time. But that, and then FullMetal, and Cowboy Bebop, and Trigun, Case Closed, and
that anime's still running now.
What? I know. I didn't even realize Case Closed was still on until I got Crunchyroll, and I was like, "Holy crap!"
Still new episodes.
Still going. So that, of course, Pokemon is technically an anime. But yeah, these were some of the anime that I got really caught up in, and I was just like, "Oh my god, I love this genre. I love it." So, But as time, I didn't watch it as much, and then like I would say in the last, I would say ever since we started dating, that's when I really started getting into anime. Is when we started dating, and so some of the places that I watch anime, I literally have so many service subscriptions, it's ridiculous. Netflix is one. Actually, Netflix, that's when I really started getting into anime, when I was like watching a lot of it nonstop when I first started. Netflix was the thing because it was mostly dubbed. It was actually all dubbed for the most part. And then Hulu has some stuff. They have, Netflix has a lot of dub stuff. They do have some sub now, so they're starting to get a mixture of that. But they mostly have dubbed. Hulu has a lot of subbed. If you're on the website, on the computer, you have the option of watching dub or sub. If you are on like an app on your television or your system, like your game system or something like that, they only have a lot of the subbed anime that you can watch. There's also Funimation. Funimation has a lot of dubbed, and they have a lot of subbed, and they have a lot of what is called simulcast. So you actually get to watch things that are airing in Japan overseas. You can watch that now. So they have that too. So it's a lot of mixture of dubbed and subbed. Let's see. Crunchyroll is mostly subbed. I just recently found out that they actually have dubbed anime, but it's not a lot. It's not a lot on there, but it's mostly subbed anime, and they also have simulcast as well. Anime Network is another one where they have a mixture of dubbed and subbed, and they also have some simulcast as well on there. So these are the resources that I've been using, or I can say, paid resources that I've used to watch anime. And then, of course, if there are certain anime that aren't available on those services, I use online sites to watch them or whatever. So I'll let you guys look up on that because I'm not trying to get in trouble or get any site in trouble. so definitely there's a lot of resources online as well for anime as well. But that's what I use to watch. And then to keep track of all my anime. So I know you're wondering, like, how the heck do you keep track of all this? How do you know that's how many you watch? So there's an app that I use called Anime Tracker. And Anime Tracker, I actually use two apps, but Anime Tracker is an app I've been using to keep track of all my anime that I've watched, that I am watching currently, or I can say completed, watching, planning, ones I've dropped because I was like, I can't watch this. So dropped anime, anime's on hold. The great thing about the app is, you can see all the seasons. So you actually can go back to previous seasons and see what animes came out in those seasons. You also, if you have my anime list, you can sync with that, which I use as kind of a backup thing, which is pretty awesome because I've had issues where I lost all my information, but I was able to retrieve it back. But yeah, I've used that as a way to keep track of my anime. I use iMail too. That's another app I've used to kind of... Some of our favorites, Spice and Wolf.
Yep, Spice and
That's
Wolf.
definitely one of our favorite. Clan. Clan is... Oh, come on. You know you like Clan. You cried.
I don't want to talk about it.
So that one is really sad. Like, really sad.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, remember our favorite line? Yeah. So, yeah, that Clan is definitely a good one.
Baby.
So Clan is one of our favorites. What's another? Oh, of course. Come on. I mean, I was going to say our cat is named after it. Sword Art Online. So that's one of our favorites. Kirito and Asuna is like our couple. We love them.
Yeah.
They're like me and him. So
yeah. It's the perfect marriage of why we do this show. Mm-hmm. It's a combination of video games and anime.
Yes.
Just in one show. It's great. Watched every single episode, both sub and dub, because we couldn't wait.
I know, like, literally, and that's what usually happens. Like, if something comes out, I watch it as dub, but then I'm like, I can't wait if it's already out in sub. I'm like, I'm just gonna continue to watch it. So I do that a lot of times.
Honestly, Kirito's voice is a lot better in the Japanese version than is the American, but that's just me.
I don't know. I don't have a problem with either voice. Like,
I don't have a problem with that. I just And when I hear him,
yeah, you hear the Japanese version,
right?
Which makes sense. I kind of feel the same way too. Attack on Titan.
Oh, yeah.
That was another one we watched together. I really liked. Oh, Gantz. That was another one we watched. Yeah.
That was messed up.
That was.
If you haven't watched that, you definitely need to add that to your list if you're interested in watching. Add to your list further down the list.
Yeah, it's
you have to gradually get up to watch that.
If you
dive into, I'm gonna watch Gantz today. It was my first one. Don't do it.
Yeah, it's like really hardcore. Get out of the anime
real quick.
Well, the thing is too, it will set a standard that like every other anime has to be that way. So I would definitely like watch a bunch and then have that be something you watch later on. But that if you like action and blood and guts and just adult content as a whole, that's one to watch. It's like the Hunger Games on like steroids or crack, I would say more so. But see, that's some of the anime. So what I want you guys to do for comments. So on the comments below, of course, definitely let us know what I would say your top 5 favorite anime. I know that'd probably be hard to do because that's hard for me as well because it keeps changing and evolving. But definitely put your top 5. We'll probably put our top 5 in our description as well, so you can kind of see what we watch and like whatever. So just let us know. And until next time, guys, I hope you enjoy the video. So we'll definitely be doing some more anime stuff. Probably talking about some shows and stuff like that. So, couple shows I recommend watching that are on now. What's the one we were watching now?
Hold on. It's Shirakomi. How do you pronounce it? Shimosika?
Or Shimoda, a boring world where the concept of dirty jokes doesn't exist. Hilarious! Your mouth will be dropped.
I discovered that one while she was at work. I was like, I'm gonna watch an anime while she's at work. And I was flipping through Funimation, and that came up as the icon. I'm like, what is this? And I read the description. I was like, I need to watch this. Because honestly, if that was a real scenario work, I would die.
My god, like, it would...
Dirty jokes didn't exist?
It's hilarious.
And everything else in that anime talks about doesn't exist? Yeah, I'll die.
Literally, your mouth will be like,
hilarious. You don't even have to watch, the anime. You can even just watch the clip. The clip that they have for it. Just watch the clip and now set the entire expectation for the rest of the whole series. God.
So that anime is on Funimation. Just to let you know where it is. Yeah. Another one I recommend, Food Wars. Oh my god, I love that anime. It's good, it's all about cooking and literally like it's competition and it's amazing.
It's amazing that when we watch them cook a dish on there, it's like that's so good.
I know, like literally, it makes you want to eat. That's the bad thing about it. That one is to watch. A new one we're watching is The Gate. Yep. That's a really good. I really love the concept of it. Like you literally, let's imagine that you are known for playing games where you're like an elf or a mage or like any kind of game where it's like that, like an open world game. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden this gate just opens and you literally are being attacked by an army from this world, and then you're able to go into that world as like advanced. Like we're advanced. Our technology is to them. Like it's really, really good. I like the concept of that.
It's like a Stargate.
Yeah, it really is.
It feels a lot like.
Yes,
Stargate. That's good.
It's definitely.
It's a very good.
Like no, that's literally what it is. It's like Stargate. It literally is a Stargate of anime. Like that's exactly what it is. Mm-hmm. So that's another one. If you like romances like me, I'm a sucker of them. My Love is a really good romance and hilarious. I'm trying to think what else is good that's out.
Romance-wise?
Well, no, just in general. Like, there's a lot of them that I mean...
What's the one that we watched with the white hair and red eyes?
Oh, No, right? Wait, what?
White hair, red eyes.
White hair, red eyes.
The chick with the string... for her outfit.
Oh, are you talking about, is it wrong for me to pick up a girl in a dungeon or something? Yes. I think that's the title. Is it wrong for me to pick up a girl in a dungeon? That one is really, really good. And if you've seen Sword Art, like the voices who've done the characters in Sword Art are actually doing the voices for this too. So it's really, really good. That's a really good one.
It's so short too.
It is so short, and I really hope they do it. Oh, what's another one? God, you know what? Forget. We'll just have a listing below just to give you. There's too many, as you can tell.
We have like the tracker. It's just too many.
Exactly. So I'll give a listing of some to watch, and like I said, let us know what your top 5 are, and we'll put our top 5, and we'll see you guys another time. All right, guys. Bye. For real this time. Bye. Bye.